Well, good afternoon, everybody. Welcome to another presentation of MACJC College basketball action. This is a Saturday edition, 2 p.m. game about to be underway here tonight, or this afternoon, should I say. Not a night cast, but a afternoon cast. Good afternoon. I'm Austin Buchanan. We are at the East Mississippi Community College, home of the Lions as they get ready to host the Baton Rouge Community College Bears. Lions coming in 5-2 for the year after coming off of a loss against Northwest on Monday night, December 4th. The final and out win in their first North Division game, 78-67, and the Lions wasn't able to get the victory on their first division game. So it's a new day, another game, 5-2, 0-1 in the MACJC North. Billy Begley and his team getting ready to go against the Bears, who enter tonight or this afternoon. I got to get the night out of my way, Tony. This afternoon, 4-6 overall, coming off a win against Cy-Fair College. We're going to step aside and be back for tip-off in the starting lineups all here this afternoon as the Lions get ready to battle it out with the Bears. Here on the Scuba campus of East Mississippi, we'll return here in 30 seconds for the starting lineups from Scuba on the East Mississippi Sports Network. Ladies and gentlemen, would you please rise and remove? Test, 1, 2, 1, 2. Test. One, this one. 1-2. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Keys T, Curry Coliseum on the campus of East Mississippi Community College for today's men's basketball game between the visiting Bears of Baton Rouge Community College and your Lions of East Mississippi Community College. First, here are the starting lineups for this afternoon's contest. First, for our visitors from Baton Rouge, coming in tonight 4-6 overall. Starting tonight, number 2, Makai Richard. Starting the freshman at 5'10", number 3, Tim Haston. Starting at 6 foot, number 4, Jabril Ahmad. Starting at 5'8", number 15, Kendre Randall. Starting tonight, a sophomore at 6'4", number 32, Dominique Elliott. Head coach, Ricky Wilson. Now, for the starting lineups for your East Mississippi Lions. Starting tonight out of Starkville, Mississippi, the sophomore at 180 pounds, number 1, Keith Harris. Starting tonight at forward, 6'8", 225 pounds, out of Starkville, Mississippi, number 5, Darius Agnew. Starting at guard, at 6'4", the freshman out of Columbus, Mississippi, number 14, Terriante Thomas. Starting at 6'6", out of Pascagoula, Mississippi, the sophomore for the Lions, number 21, Ilyan Scott. Starting out of Pascagoula, the freshman at 6 foot, number 24, Noel Jones. Head coach Billy Begley, assistant coach Pete Story. Starting lineups in the book here tonight. We are at Kerry T. Coliseum. 20 minutes on the scoreboard. Both teams ready to go for this basketball matchup between the Lions of East Mississippi and the Bears of Baton Rouge Community College. Billy Begley and his team looking to recover off a loss in their first North Division game against Northwest. It's going to be Lions receiving the tip-off, get things started, and basketball action underway here this afternoon in Scuba. Starting 5 that Billy Begley has on the floor is Keith Harris, Darius Agnew, Terriante Thomas, Ilyan Scott, Noel Jones. Feet inside, shot off balance, no good, going back the other way. Here comes East Mississippi, or Baton Rouge. The Lions can't get the job done on the other end. The Lions in the gray and red trim, Baton Rouge in the black and red trim. More like a gray, kind of a dark gray for this matchup. East Mississippi in a light gray. 19:23 left to go in the first half. Here comes Terriante Thomas. They're going to feed inside. Good lob and deflected. Loose ball stay right here. Last touch by the Bears of Baton Rouge. Noel Jones be making the inbound play for the Lions of East Mississippi. Looking. Bounce pass right side. Going to go to work. Good post move and gets the first 2 points on the board as Ilyan Scott. Nice play there by Ilyan Scott, using his body to his advantage and a good post move. Stolen off the inbounds play by Noel Jones. He'll get hacked on the way up, go to the line to shoot 2. Foul called on Jabril Ahmad. The sophomore for the Bears. That's going to send Noel Jones to the charity strike. First one up and away, knocks it down. 3-0 lead off for the Lions. Second one's up and good, knocks it down, 2 for 2. That's the way you want to get things started if you're Billy Begley and the Lions off to a quick 4-point lead, only about a minute into the first half. They're going to send a press early on, try to force some turnovers. Going to break the press, gets down, other side of the court, lays it in. First 2 points for the Bears. It will be Dominique Elliott, sophomore at 6'4". So there's pros and cons in sending that full court press. Defensively, if you send the press and the offense breaks it, you're in trouble because then you're against numbers because all your other players at the other end of the court. 3 ball up and away, no good, miss by Noel Jones. It's going to go back the other way for the Bears of Baton Rouge Community College. 18:20 left to go here in the first half. Lions up by 2. 3 ball up and away. Can't get it. Around the rim and out. Rebounded by Ilyan Scott. They're going to outlet right side. Swing around top of the perimeter. Swings around right side. Deep corner. 3 balls. Going to pull it up and away. No good. Noel Jones comes away with the offensive rebound after the missed 3 by Terriante Thomas. Lions going to set it up and look for a second chance on offense. See what they can do here. Harris get pass over to Jones. 2-3 zone looks like for the Bears. Going to take it. Base on low. Up in traffic. Foul call. Can't get the basket to fall, but he'll go on to shoot 2. Nice penetration. Oh, So correction, it's going to be an offensive foul on Keith Harris. It'd be his first personal, first team foul with 17:38 left to go. Very seldom do you see offensive charge on that. Most of the time it's a defensive foul. Quick defensive stop. Noel Jones deflects the inbound pass. Falls in the hands of Darius Agnew, and he recovers. We got a replay of that. Send the press early and able to get the job done. There's the deflection, and there's where it falls into the hands of Darius Agnew. 6-2 is your score. We're going to step away. 20-second timeout. We'll be right back on the East Mississippi Sports Network. College Lions hosting the Bears of Baton Rouge. Lions off to a quick 4-point lead. 17:35 left to go in the first half. Here comes the Bears. Bears going to look set up to go offensively. Going to give it to the guard, Jabril Ahmad, running the front. Back to Ahmad, swings around left side. Feeds in, kicks out. Pump fakes, pulls up the 16-footer, and good. Nicely done. Good shot. Kendra Randall gets his first 2 points of the first half in this ball game. 4-6. They cut it down to 2. Lions still with the lead over the Bears of Baton Rouge. Swings up top. Dish down low, up and away in traffic. No whistle blown, no foul called, and can't get it to go is Ilyan Scott. Bears back the other way, going to attempt the 3-ball up and no good. Rebounded by Elliott. Elliott puts it back up for 2 off the offensive rebound. Back to where we started, tied up ball game. 6-6, 16:35 left to go in the first half of basketball. They're going to swing around right side to Thomas. Thomas back up to Jones, and he's going to pull up the 3-ball from beyond the arc. Can't get it to go. Good save, good hustle by the Lions. It looks like it's going out of bounds. Ilyan Scott able to keep the basketball under possession. Lions get underneath their own goal. 27 seconds on the shot clock. Swings up top to Thomas. Thomas back over to Jones. Jones looking, feeds left corner. They're going to set it back up top of the perimeter. Looking to go to work, trying to get the crossover, gets bobbled up, recovers, taking a dish inside, good read, and Keith Harris answers for 2. Harris coming in to this game, shooting 43% for the season. A total of 71 points the past 7 games. The Bears answer back with a 2 of their own inside. 8-8 is your score. 15:35 left to go. Back in the hands of Harris for the Lions. Up top to Thomas. Swings around left side to Jones. Jones tries to get his defender to go off the pump fake. Can't do it. Back to Jones. Swings it right to left. Looking to find the screen off Ilyan Scott. Decides not to take it. Jones for 3. Up and away. No good. Rebounded by Ahmad for the Bears of Baton Rouge. And dish left corner, 3 up and fires, knocks it down. Kendra Randall. First time they taken the lead here in the first half with 15 minutes left to go. 11-8's the score. Bears on top over Lions. Billy Begley's going to send a few players to the check-in table. Looks like a whole new fresh 5 will come in at the next whistle. Carriante Thomas has it. Right elbow, kicks out. 3-ball, up and away, fires is Harris. Too much on it and rebounded once again by Jabril Ahmad. Ahmad's going to set it up. Right side, kicks out. Right side, going to dish down to the post, and it's blocked by Ilyan Scott. Recovered by Jones. Scott takes it across half court. Right side, over to Harris. Harris up and away by Agnew. Agnew can't get it to go, and no foul called. Whole new 5. Dwayne Cox is going to come in. Robert Davis Jr. Carlos Thomas. McKedrick Bell. It'll be new 5. Billy Begley has on the floor. Cox. Set it up. He's going to go with a whole new look out on the basketball court with 14:03 left to go in the first half. Cox kicks out, 3 ball, fires up and away, knocks it down for 3 as Cam Horton ties it up 11-11, 13:52 left to go. Nice shot off the bench. Cam Horton comes in. Dwayne Cox feeds it to him and he knocks it down from the top of the perimeter. 19-footer will fall, and here comes the Bears for Baton Rouge. Going to try to answer back. 3 of their own around the rim. Popcorn machine comes on and dishes out. Horton, outlet pass, left side over to Robert Davis Jr. Being given side to the big man, goes to work, and Carlos Thomas gets the job done underneath. That'll put the Lions back in with a 2-point advantage over the Bears of Baton Rouge. 13-11 is the score. Bears has it. Swing around, top of the perimeter, and going to penetrate inside, up and away. Short on the floater, front of the rim and out. Lions back in transition. Cox going to take it. Right side, up and away, and we're going to call a foul on the shot, and that will send Dwayne Cox to the line to shoot 2. So committing the foul is going to be Dominique Elliott, the freshman, 6'4", and Cox will shoot 2. Dwayne Cox shooting 61% from the free throw line for the season coming into this ball game. Up and away, knocks it down. Trying to increase the lead by 3. Free throw here. He converts it, and it'll be a 2-possession ball game. Up and away, and 2 for 2. Nicely done. Dwayne Cox and the Lions increase it to a 2-possession ball game. 15-11 is now your score. 12:50 left to play in the first half. This could be trouble. The Bears break the full-court press. Can't convert on a turnover. Bears will set it up now, top of the key. Swings around left side. Bears have it. Dish to the left, gets his defender off the feet, goes up, no foul call. Shots blocked, rebounded by Cox. Cox going to take it right side. And a foul will be called on Dominique Elliott as he runs over to Dwayne Cox, crossing half court. Wasn't intentional. Cox was trying to slow it down, and Elliott just got tied up on the stop by Cox. Lions basketball.
Set it, Bell.
Horton has it, dish around, left side, Robert Davis. 3 ball, up and away, knocks it down. Nicely done. 2 for 2 so far for the fresh 5 that Billy Begley has on the floor. They checked in with 15 minutes left to go, a whole new starting 5, and so far it's been 2 for 2 from 3-point territory. Cam Horton knocked down the first one. And Robert Davis Jr. just knocked down one there. 18-11 now. The foul is going to be called on Dwayne Cox. $12:02 left to go until intermission. Bears basketball, Lions with the lead. See what the Lions can do here defensively, see if they can force a stop. Bears have it. 3 ball, wide open, uncontested, knocks it down. Donald Williams Jr. checks in out of Monroe, Louisiana, knocks down the 3 ball, and now we'll bring it 14-18 now for the Bears as they trail by 4. Still a 2-possession ball game. Bears have it, swinging around, beyond the arc. And a whistle will be called a defensive foul on Cam Horton. That's going to be his first personal foul, 3rd team foul. Both teams share 3 team fouls apiece. Baton Rouge has it. Off the inbound, off the foul by Cam Horton. And it's picked away by McKedrick Bell. Lions come away with it off the forced turnover. Good defense by Bell. And Horton's going to set up, run the offensive show at the top of the perimeter. Swings around left side to Davis. Davis back up top to Cox. Cox and dish it left to right, back left to right. Gets him off his feet is Davis. 3-ball, Cam Horton up and away. Contested, no good. And the Bears will come away with defensive rebound. Here comes the Bears. 10:55 left to play in the first half. They're going to reset up this offense for the Bears. They trail by 4. Looking to make it a one-possession ball game. See what they can do here. Jordan Ross swings over to Harden. Harden gets it off. 3-ball up and away, wide open. Can't get it to fall is Mekhi Richard. Lions will try to answer back the other way. No foul as Cam Horton takes it all by himself off the floater. And short as it hits front of the round. Bears will get it back with 10:23 left to play. Each team still has 3 fouls. Man-to-man defense for the Lions. 3-ball up and no good. Falls off left side of the rim. Robert Davis will come away with the rebound. Dwayne Cox tries to kick it out over to Cam Horton. A foul will be called defensively on the Bears. Lions will get it back as the midway mark approaches here in the first half. Lions with the 4-point advantage over the Bears. Horton's going to take it up and away, draws the foul. Nice penetration there by Cam Horton. Here's the replay. And looks like we're having a replay difficulty. So Horton didn't see anything on the offensive possession. Decides to take it inside the middle of the paint, and he was hacked on the way up, and now he's shooting through. First one's good for Cam Horton as he knocks it down. Cam Horton shooting 90% from the free throw line. That increases the lead after he knocks down both of them, 20-14 now. Just under 10 minutes left to go here in the first half of basketball. Lions going to remain in the press offense. They're going to lob it down court. Up and away underneath, no good. Recovers, and the shot is blocked by Dwayne Cox. Back the other way for the Lions. Here comes Cam Horton. What a block. I know we have a replay of that here momentarily. Dwayne Cox may not be the tallest player, only a 6'1", but I think he's got 6 foot of vertical off that block. Let's see if we got a replay. Here it goes. Watch this block. So second chance. Tries to get it go. Dwayne Cox, wow. He definitely got leaped there on the defensive possession. Unfortunately, the Lions were unable to capitalize off their turnover. It's going to be Bears basketball. Full court trap. Here comes Baton Rouge. They got numbers, and to their advantage, can't get it. Out of bounds, last touch off the hands of the Bears, off of Tim Haston. Lions will get it back. Cox looks to be in some type of pain. He's going to take it. Take a look at it on his own sideline. Athletic trainer will check him out.
Hey, Rover!
Good production from Dwayne Cox here early on. Lions with the basketball in the lead. Set it up right side, swings up. Cam Horton and Keith Harris on the floor together. Keith Harris come in after the injury of Dwayne Cox. 8:58 left to go, and Terriante Thomas tries to go baseline low, kicks up top to Horton, swings around, 3-ball, up and away, knocks it down from way downtown. Keith Harris. Three ball continues to fall for the Lions. They increase their lead to 9, 23-14, and here comes the Bears for Baton Rouge. Looking for a score here. See what they can do. Baton Rouge has it. Trying to find the screen. They dish over to Ahmad. Ahmad, right side. Three ball, up and away, and knocks it down for three. They answer back with a three of their own. Donald Williams Jr. out of Monroe, Louisiana. Only a freshman at 5'11". Cam Horton setting up the offense now over the left side. Terriante Thomas looks left, swings back right, back to the left side. Gonna dish, baseline low. He's gonna go to work on defender, and the travel's gonna be called as the baseline referee calls the travel with 8:01 remaining. Carlos Thomas and Bell will check out. Ilion Scott will check back in. And here comes the Bears for Baton Rouge. Bears gonna work it around the three-point territory. He's gonna pull up the three, knocks it down. Is Makai Richard. Also a freshman out of Morgan City, Louisiana, went to Morgan City High School. Answers with a three there, and the lead is now down to 3 for the Lions. Try to feed inside on the lob, and can't get it in the hands of Darius Agnew. It's going to go back the other way now for the Bears. Kicks out, three ball, wide open, uncontested, and can't get it to fall. Rebounded by Agnew. They're going to outlet left side. Cam Horton's going to set up, get the play call from Billy Begley. To the right is Keith Harris in deep right corner. Will be Terriante Thomas. Harris has it. Thomas, right side. Going to go to work. Penetrates, pro hops, lobs inside, kicks out to Harris. Three ball, up and away, and too much on it. Back of the rim and out. Bears recover the defensive rebound. They're trying to answer for another three. Up and away. Too much. No good by Makai Richard. He was testing his luck. He hit one last possession down the floor. Just couldn't get it to fall that time. And it remains a three-point lead now for the Lions. Terriante Thomas, left elbow, kicks out. Three up and away, and no good. So the Lions was hitting the three ball here early on. It seems to slowly fade away as we approach the 6-minute mark in the first half of basketball. This Saturday afternoon. Some of you probably still have some snow on the ground. There was snow in Scuba, Meridian, and I believe Hattiesburg as well. Pulls up the contested jumper. Makai Richard answers with a 2. He scored the last 4 points offensively for the Bears of Baton Rouge. Down to a 1-point lead now for the Lions, 23-22, 5:45 left to go. Harris going to take it right side, goes up in traffic, and taken away by the Bears of Baton Rouge. Bears going to push it across the 10-second line. Takes it, kicks out, three ball, right side, fires, no good. Rebounded by Keith Harris. Harris going to slow it down now for the Lions. Give her over to Horton. Horton's going to run the guard spot, getting the play call from Billy Begley, head coach for the East Mississippi Lions. Over to Harris, back up top. Terriante Thomas swings around to Horton, working it, top of the perimeter. Over to Thomas, three ball, pulled up and around the rim, out. Offensive rebound by Ilion Scott. Cam Horton was hoping to get the three ball to fall. Ilion Scott was there to draw the foul, and he'll go to the line to shoot 2 with 5:04 left to go. So they're going to call on the floor foul. He is actually not going to go to the line. Cam Horton will remain in the ball game. Few changes to be made. Robert Davis will check back in. Along with Darius Agnew. So here comes the Lions underneath their own inbound. 5:03 left to go. Ilion Scott feeds inside. Up and away. Can't get it. Second chance opportunity by Darius Agnew. No good. Just under 5 minutes Left to go until intermission, and pass is deflected off Elion Scott, taken away, and here comes Keith Harris now, crossing the East Mississippi logo. Swings around left side, 3-ball from different area code. No good. Missed shot by Robert Davis Jr. Not the type of shot you want to take to the Lions with a 1-point ball game, especially that far out. Bell would check in. Agnew will come out. 4.5 minutes left to play here in the first half. 23-22. Lions still have the 1-point lead advantage, and a whistle's going to be called. Looks like a push-off. Illegal screen will be called on the Bears by Tim Haston. Lions get it back, making his way to left side. Cam Horton. Horton's going to find the screen by Bell. Over to Terriante Thomas. Kicks out, 3-ball. Right corner, up and away, and knocks it down. Nice draw up offensively. Robert Davis Jr. gets it to fall. Get the 19-footer to go. Deep right corner. Now increase the lead by 4. 26-22. Just under 4 minutes left to go in the foul territory is an advantage of the Lions. They are in bonus. Noel Jones going to check in for Cam Horton. Be a foul called on Elion Scott with 3:54 left to go. Bears going to get it underneath their own goal. Bears looking, and has to get it off over to Elliott. Elliott's going to penetrate inside. An offensive charge called on Dominique Elliott. Nice defensive play by Robert Davis Jr. is able to plant his feet. We have it here on our replay cam. Can take it. Draws the offensive charge, and going back the other way now for the Lions. Thomas swings around to Noel Jones. Jones just checked in. Thomas has it, finds the screen off of Bell, and a illegal screen called on McKedrick Bell, the freshman out of Starkville, Mississippi. Bears going to try to answer back offensively on the other end of the court, and there will be a foul called on the Lions. On Noel Jones, be his first personal. 8th team foul. Now we'll send the Bears to the charity stripe. Jabril Ahmad can't get the free throw to fall due to the bonus. Live action now. Lions come away with defensive rebound after the missed free throw on the 1-and-1. Swings around right side. Terriante Thomas over to Jones. Left side. 3-ball up around the rim. And then out. Misfire by Robert Davis Jr. 3 minutes left to go here in the first half. 3-ball for the Bears. They answer back. Makai Richard has a pair of threes, maybe more. 1-point lead now for the Lions. Gonna work it, dish it inside. Double team comes inside the paint. Able to kick it out. 3-ball up and no good, but offense rebound by Bell off the missed shot by Noel Jones. Terriante Thomas gonna sit it up top of the key, gets the play call from Billy Begley. The flash, left elbow, up and no good. Missed by Thomas. This time the Bears come away defensive rebound and back the other way. Jabril Ahmad running the point guard position for the Bears of Baton Rouge. They trail by 1. 2:10 left to play in the first half. Up and away, draws the foul. He'll go to the line. Nice job by Kendra Randall. Able to penetrate, and he'll get hacked on the way up. A freshman. He'll get 2 regardless here due to contact on the way up. First one's up and away, no good. Substitution coming in for the Lions. Billy Begley make a few changes. Dwayne Cox will check in along with Carlos Thomas. Cox got injured at about the 10-minute mark of the first half. He'll come back from the injury. 2 minutes left to go here until halftime. The Saturday edition of MACJC college basketball action. Cox, the feed back up top of the perimeter. Terriante Thomas. Thomas finds a screen by Bell. Over to Cox, deep right side. Looking, can't find anything. Back to Cox, swing it around now, right to left. 5 seconds on the shot clock. They're going to dish inside. Deflected, taken away by the Bears. Jabril Ahmad has it. Top of the perimeter, setting up the play for the Bears. 1:25 approaching, and it's a battle for the lead at half. Missed shot by Makai Richard. Off the jump shot inside. The Lions recover. Try to answer back on the other end of the court. Rush shot up and away, no good. By the Lions. 3 ball. Has all the time in the world. Can't get it to fire. And they're going to slow it down as Terriante Thomas going to cross the half-court line. Swings around right side to Cox. Cox back to left side. 3 ball. Way downtown. Too much and no good. Makai Richard. Give it up top to Ahmad. Ahmad swings it around the left to Randall. Randall back to Richard. Richard's going to take it by himself. Up and away. No good. And Lions almost came away with it. Can't hold on to it. Out of bounds. Last touch by Carlos Thomas. Shot clock's not a factor here. 1-point lead for the Lions. It's going to be Bears basketball. Jabril Ahmad. Get the inbound. Up top now to Ahmad. Ahmad's going to set it up offensively. 15 seconds approaching here at the end of the first half. They're going to try to score to take the 1-point lead if they can before intermission. 8 seconds left to go. Kicks it up to Ahmad. 5 seconds approaching. Looking for the screen. Can't find it. Swings around. Left side. 3 ball up and away. In and out. And the Lions will hold on to the halftime lead. 26-25 for the Bears of Baton Rouge as the first half comes to a close. We'll come back. We'll have halftime stats, and then we'll try to get a women's update as the Lady Lions is on the road to Shelton State. 26-25, Billy Begley and the Lions with the lead as we approach halftime here in Scuba. We'll be back. You're watching and listening on the East Mississippi Sports Network. Welcome back as the halftime intermission is wrapping up here on the campus of Scuba at East Mississippi Community College. Good to have you part of our Saturday edition of MAC JC basketball action. Also, Buchanan, we are on the call as the Lions hold the 1-point advantage over Baton Rouge Bears, 26-25. Both teams coming out after the halftime talk with both coaches and making the halftime adjustments, getting ready for second half of basketball action. And for East Mississippi, not looking too good from the field, going 8 for 30 there in the first half and 4 for 18 from beyond the arc. So they definitely want to make some improvements on that. Start of the second half. Robert Davis Jr. went 2 for 4 for threes, a total of 6 points. And then Horton with 5 points along with Harris. They both share the rock with 5 points apiece. And Bell getting the job done on the defensive side of rebounds. He has 5 total during the first half. Ladies action is going on as we speak. They're at halftime as well as they are on the road against Shelton State. At half, the last update we have, East Mississippi trails over Shelton State 37-25. 37-25. Shelton leading over the Lady Lions. So after this afternoon, our next game will be here January 4th. So until next year, we won't see or be on the air till January 4th. I know the men's action is traveling to Florida, Tallahassee. I think the games will probably be streamed there, not for certain yet. Just stay up to date on the EMCC website as they get ready to go against Tallahassee Community College and head coach Mark White. That name sounds familiar. He used to be here, the head coach of the Lions for many years, as they get ready to travel December 26th. I believe they're on the road the day after Christmas. So the second half is upon us here as the Lions have the lead 26-25 over Baton Rouge Community College. Once again, they're shooting 8 for 30 from the field for the Lions and 4 for 18 from the three ball. It's going to be interesting to see what Billy Begley has in store to start the second half for the Lions to try to come away with the W, as their last game against Northwest wasn't in their favor. Northeast, correction. They got defeated 78-67. Put the second loss on for the regular season and 0-1 in the MAC JC North Division. 20 minutes back on the score clock. Ready for second half of basketball. Baton Rouge Community College, the Bears will get it, start the second half. We'll see what the Lions have in store, see if they can come away with a W here in this Saturday's matchup. Bears going to try to answer it, and they do. First 2 points, and then they take the lead here early in the second half. Tim Haston lays it in, and now here comes the Lions, their first possession of the second half. Terriante Thomas swings over to Keith Harris, back up top. Scott tries to feed inside. It's an overthrow intended to target Darius Agnew. He's trying to answer inside themselves. They're going to make a change on the clock. So it's going to be 19:23 left to go here in this one. 27-26. Baton Rouge with the lead. On the screen, he's going to stay with him. Good job by Keith Harris. Swings around right side. Back up top, swings around. Left corner, looking good at work. Back up top to Ahmad, and Ahmad tries to dish inside to Elliott. Elliott can't get it to go. Lions back the other way. Terriante Thomas at the guard position, swings around to Jones. Back up top to Harris. Right side of the perimeter, and they're going to work it around top of the perimeter. Finds his man on the flash, Elion Scott. Scott kicks out to Jones. Back up top to Terriante Thomas. Swings around, three ball, up and away as the shot clock expires. Can't get it to go. The putback, no good. Third chance points around the rim and out. Loose ball, and it's going to be out of bounds. Last touch by the Lions of East Mississippi. Referee's going to say Bears basketball. Good hustle. And Keith Harris. Bears will get it. 18-20 left to go in the second half. See what they can do here. Ahmad has possession and control of the basketball. Good defense by Harris. Swings right side. Going to pull up the three. Up and away. No good. Missed shot by Kentre Randall. Three ball up and good. Knocks it down. For the Lions, Keith Harris drains the three-point shot. Gives them the 2-point advantage now with the lead, 29-27. The first basket of the second half comes from the three ball. Going to be a foul called on Keith Harris. Billy Begley's not happy about that. Timeout called by Baton Rouge Community College. (17:38). Billy Begley's asking about the call for East Mississippi. We'll take a 1-minute timeout. We'll be back. 29-27. Lions with the lead over the Bears. Still a lot of second half action to be played here at Scuba. I'll be right back here in 30 seconds on the East Mississippi Sports Network. (17:38) left to go here in the final half of basketball. Bears trail by 2. Lions on top. Bears basketball after they take a timeout. In addition side to Elliott. Elliott's going to back down his defender, and Wilson was going to be called. Foul called on Darius Agnew.
Match up!
Billy Begley is going to get a warning called on him on the bench. First warning. Being away by Elion Scott. Here comes the Lions. Over to the left side. Lions going to work it. Terriante Thomas back over to Elion Scott. Correction to Jones. Try to feed inside once again to Agnew, and it's taken away. Amon's going to penetrate. I don't know if we got a replay. Penetrates, and he'll draw the foul. Foul called on Terriante Thomas. We do have a replay. So Amon decides to take it. There's a contact there, and he'll go to the line to shoot 2. That could be a good foul and a bad foul. If he makes both of the free throws, then obviously it's a bad foul. But if you can hold him to one, we'll see. Amon knocks down the first one. 17 minutes left to go, and at a standstill here in the second half. Looking to tie it here is Ahmad. One more coming, knocked down the first. 3 fouls already given up by the Lions of East Mississippi. Only hits 1, so will remain in favor of the lead for the Lions of East Mississippi. Just under 17 minutes left to go. 3 fouls in 3 minutes, nearly a foul a minute. 3 ball up and away. Missed shot and no good. And Wilson's going to be called. Jump ball, 16:41. And it will be Baton, no, I was going to say Baton Rouge, but it's actually going to be Lions basketball. Baton Rouge got it to start the second half. Lions have it. Up by 1, Ilyan Scott, and a whistle is going to be called.
Number 5, backing him off the block.
Foul call, backing him off the block. Foul call on Darius Agnew. Foul called on Keith Harris. Crowd's not liking the call. 3 ball, beyond the arc, no good. Rebounded by Ilyan Scott. Back the other way. Lions dish it in favor, and a foul will be called on the penetration by Darius Agnew. Foul called on Makai Richard. Substitution to be made. Dwayne Cox is going to check in. Keith Harris will go to the bench. Keith Harris has 3 personal fouls in this ball game. Billy Begley's going to pull him out. No shot. A foul called. Makai Richard, and it will stay right here. Lions basketball. Dominique Elliott will come out. Jordan Ross will check in. Still 1-point lead now for the Lions. Swing around. Dwayne Cox has it. Top of the perimeter. Swings around left side. Deep corner. Thinking about pulling up the 3. Decides to take it baseline low. Lob inside. Up and away. Can't get it. No foul called. And it was a good read to Ilyan Scott. Just can't convert. Falls front of the rim and out. Bears looking for a score here. Be the second lead change of the second half. Remember, in the start of the second half, they took the lead off the first possession of the game. Then the Lions come back and answer with the 3 by Keith Harris. Pretty much been all the second half so far, with 15:35 left to play. Jones left side, up top to Cox. Cox gonna swing around right over Thomas. Thomas gonna work it, top of the perimeter, right to left. Skip pass. Over to Jones, back to Thomas. Thomas gonna take it, left elbow, up and away, and gets it to fall. It's Terriante Thomas, 31-28 now. Lions with the lead. Playing defensive side of the basketball. Gonna go to a man-to-man defense. Kick out, 3 ball, all long, all by himself, knocks it down. Not the 3 ball you wanna give talented shooter like Donald Williams Jr. Got all the time in the world to pull up the 3. A few changes to be coming for Billy Begley. They're going to try to answer the 3 ball of their own, and they do. Darius Agnew knocks it down left corner. Just 18-footer to fall. 14:35 left to play. Back to a 3-point lead now for the Lions of East Mississippi. Bears have it, swings around. Gonna work it left to right, now right to left. Takes the 3 ball, left side, contested, and not much more defensive effort you could ask for. Mackay knocks down the triple, 34-34 now. 3 Lions players at the bench. At the scores table getting ready to check in, but not before the 3 ball. Bateriante Thomas. Correction. Actually, going to be Noel Jones. Swings around right side and taken away by Dwayne Cox. That's the awareness that we talk about from that young man. 3 ball once again. Up and away. No good by Jones. Rebounded. Up, and a foul will be called. Off the offensive rebound and the putback by Darius Agnew. He'll go to the line to shoot 2, and substitutions coming as Cam Horton's going to check in. Robert Davis Jr. After his free throw, up and away. First one's around the rim and out. and Bell. So Bell, Davis. Check in along with Carlos Thomas. He's going to come in for the shooter for Darius Agnew. Missed the first. Second one's up and away. Knocks it down. 1 for 2. And he'll check in. Here comes the Bears for Baton Rouge. 13:33 left to play. 4-point advantage now for the Lions. Hale on top here in the second half. Coming in 5-2 for the regular season. 0-1 in the North Division poll. 3-ball beyond the arc. Knocks it down with a hand in his face. Michael Horton Jr. out of Lafayette, Louisiana. 5'10", the freshman for this Bears roster. Back to a 1-point lead now for the Lions. Dish inside, Pro hops up and away, put in by Bell. No foul called, and Bell lands on the other end of the court. Increased their lead back to 3 now for the Lions. Bears working the basketball offensively. Gives it in the middle, kicks out, 3-ball, and knocks it down. Donald Williams Jr. 2 straight 3-balls for the Bears of Baton Rouge. They'll tie it up 40-40. Taken away by the Bears. Bears back the other end. Swing around left side. Back up top. Works it left to right. Donald Williams Jr. Stripped away by Dwayne Cox. Still loose ball. Timeout's going to be taken. So timeout taken off the loose ball. Baton Rouge will hold on to it. We'll step aside for about 20 seconds. We'll be back on the East Mississippi Sports Network. The Baton Rouge, Louisiana. Timeout was called by the Bears after the deflection of Dwayne Cox, and shot clock violation. They'll force the turnover. This one all knotted up here as the midway mark approaches here in the second half of basketball action. Glad to have you aboard of our broadcast. Next game will be January 4th, so until after this game, until next year, we won't be back on the air. Swings around right side, 3-ball, good if it goes, and knocks it down. Nicely done, Robert Davis Jr. Robert hit 2 for 4 there in the first half, and make it 3 for 5, and I believe that's 9 points for this young man in this ball game. Bears can't answer back on the other end of the basketball court. Lions will get it with 11:17 left to go. Another 3-ball up and short, this time left the rim and out. Robert Davis Jr. wasted no time pulling up the 3-ball. Sometimes you got that confidence going, you're going to take that shot. It's just that adrenaline. Travel called offensively on Jordan Ross, another turnover. 2 back-to-back turnovers for Baton Rouge. 1 off the shot clock and then the travel off of Jordan Ross. It's going to result Lions basketball and have a 3-point lead with 10:54 left to go. Cam Horton making his way across the 10-second line for the Lions. Over to Dwayne Cox, finds the screen off a Bell, and a travel called on Dwayne Cox. Lions didn't have their way in the first half from the field, going 8 for 30 and 4 for 18 from threes. I definitely think the three ball's been better for him here in the second half. It's deflected off the hands of the Bears. Lions will regain possession as the midway mark is about 40 seconds from approaching. Swings around to Cox. Cox finds the screen off of Bell. Kicks it out as he makes his way left elbow, and they're going to set it up top of the perimeter. Swings around left to right, back to the right side to Bell. Bell over to Horton. Horton's going to take it by himself up, and he'll go to the line to shoot two. Foul called on Michael Horton Jr. for Baton Rouge. Now we'll send Cam Horton to the free throw line to try to increase this lead to a two-possession ball game. Knocks down the first. Cam Horton, 90% from the free throw line for the season, 29 for 32. Job well done so far for Cam Horton. Knocks 2 for 2, and if you want anybody to go to the free throw line, I think that's your man. 45-40 now, two-possession ball game, 10:15 left to go. In addition, side turn around and uses body to his advantage. Nice spin around post move, and he gets it to fall. Is Jabril Ahmad. Lions get it back, three-point lead. Dishes outside to Wayne Cox. Cox over to Bell. Gonna work it left to right. Feet inside, in traffic. Tries a dish inside to McKeedrick Bell, and didn't see the defender there. Can be deflected off the hands of Baton Rouge, and it'll be East Mississippi's basketball. Cox gets the top of the key, three ball, way downtown, knocks it down once again. Robert Davis Jr. Make it 4 for 6 for this young man. 12 points off the three ball. And I guess he had a three-point lunch or a three-star breakfast before this matchup this Saturday afternoon. Beautiful Saturday. Foul committed on the other end. Up and away. Can't get it to fall due to the bonus, and it will be Lions basketball. Cam Horton's going to set up, swings around right side to Cox. Cox up top to Robert Davis Jr. Jr. swings around. Left side, back to the right. Horton's going to take it up the middle himself, up and away. Floater, no good from the rim and short. 9 minutes left to go in this one. Lions holding on to the 48-44 lead. Two-possession ball game. Bears going to work their way to the right side, finds the screen. Swings around, three ball, and can't get it. In and out, rebounded by Davis. He'll give it to Cam Horton. Horton's going to swing the basketball around right side to Cox, and they'll work it right to left. Three ball, one smooth again, back of the rim and out. Lions will hold on to it, and a foul's going to be called on the floor. 8.5 minutes left to go. Foul called on Baton Rouge. Foul called on Jabril Ahmad. Be on the floor, Lions basketball. Underneath their own goal. Looking to make the inbound, and another foul call on Ahmad. His third personal. He'll go to the bench due to foul trouble, and Michael Harden will check back into the ball game. Lions going to try it again underneath their own goal. Agnew has it, taken away, and here comes Baton Rouge trying to answer back on the steal, and the shot will be blocked out of bounds. Nice, clean, solid block by the Lions. Nearly deflected, out of bounds. Dwayne Cox was there to deflect the inbound pass. We talk about Cox time and time again, just an all-around solid basketball player. You don't have much time to give. Definitely known for his steals. Cox with 13 steals for the season, leading his team on the defensive side with steals. 8:20 left to go in this one. 4-point lead now for Lions. Baton Rouge has the basketball, looking to answer. To swing around, right side, penetrate, off-balance jump shot, no good. And the Lions will recover. Here comes the Lions, back in transition. Cam Horton up top, taking a dish down low. Left side, uses body to the advantage. Post move, offensive rebound, goes up, and he'll go on to shoot two. Can't get the three-point conversion he was looking for, but he'll get the next best thing, and that's Darius Agnew going to the line for a pair of free throws with 7:58. That appalls in the second half of action. First one's up and away and knocks it down. Bottom of the net. Substitutions coming as Keith Harris is going to check in. Robert Davis will come to the bench. 4 for 6 from the three-point field tonight. 12 points just from the trifecta. I'm going to say no shot. One free throw by Darius Agnew. 49-44. Taken away, and a quick answer back the other way for Cam Horton. Off the steal. 51-44. There'll be a foul called on Cam Horton, making his second personal 17 foul. That's going to put both teams at the foul advantage. Both teams will have a bonus, as bonus light will stay on for the remainder of this ball game. Up and away, and no good. Can't get it at the fall. So bonus can either hurt you or it can be for you, and especially the regular bonus, it can work for either team. Swings around, three ball, up and away, downtown, knocks it down from a different area code. Keith Harris making a 10-point lead for East Mississippi. 54-44 is your new score, and the Lions and Billy Begley on top with 7:25 left to go in this one. A timeout taken. It's going to be a full timeout for Baton Rouge. 30-second timeout taken for Baton Rouge. 10-point advantage and a 10-point lead for the Lions of East Mississippi. We'll be right back here on the East Mississippi Sports Network. Big three ball, and now a 10-point lead for the East Mississippi Lions. Bears will get it after a timeout break. Swing it up top of the perimeters. Looking good to work. 7:12 left to go in the ball game. Both teams are in a bonus. Bears going to dish inside, taken away by Cam Horton. Horton's going to make his way down the court and is going to set up this offense. Reset it, top of the perimeter. Going to dish around, left side over to Keith Harris. Harris to Cox. Cox back over to Horton. Horton going to swing it around. Cox for three, up and away, knocks it down. 4-point play coming. You don't see this every day, not even in the NBA. And he's going to go line for a chance at a 4-point possession is Dwayne Cox. Defense pays off. This is definitely a highlight, a 4-point play coming for Dwayne Cox with 6:47 left to go. He's going to take a breather, which you like to see. Kind of regain and let that adrenaline slow down a little bit. Up and away, knocks it down. 4-point play there for Dwayne Cox as he hits the bottom of the net at the free throw line. This Lions team is riled up, ready to capture a victory tonight. Still a lot of time left to go. 3 ball from way downtown, back of the rim and out. Rebounded, stripped away, kicks back out. Go to work inside is Dominique Elliott. Elliott dishes out over to Williams. Williams to Elliott, back outside. 3 and no good. Falls in the hands of Dwayne Cox. Cox can give it to Cam Horton. Horton's going to set it up. 58-44. Lions with lead and possession of the basketball. Going to work inside, up and away. 3-point play coming. Count the basket. Darius Agnew, I know we got a replay. I don't know, Tony, if we have a replay of the 4-point play moments ago. After this, let's check that one out. Gets it to fall. So a 3-point play coming from Darius Agnew. And no good. Going back the other way now, 5:56 left to go, 60-44. Impressive lead now for the Lions. Goes up, shots blocked, no foul called. Good defensive work by Darius Agnew. 2 hands in the air, able to deflect the shot underneath. The Lions gonna slow it down a bit. Cam Horton's gonna set up the play call. Fakes right, gives it left over to Keith Harris. Harris back up top to Cox, swings around right side, deep corner. And they're gonna reset it back up. Loses control is Harris, and taken away, and a foul is going to be called to 5:20. Yeah, let's take a look at this 4-point play. It's just impressive. You don't see this, not even on when you watch NBA action. Watch Dwayne Cox. Boom. Nicely done. You don't see that too often. So the Lions able to capture a breathing room lead late in the second half. So it's good. You have room for errors. You're not so focused of making an error or costing the game. So it's good to have a breathing room lead, especially like this one in the second half. 5:10 left to go here in the second half. Cox, skip pass over to Cam Horton. Horton using that pivot foot nicely. 8 seconds left to go on the shot clock. 3 ball up and away and knocks it down once again. Keith Harris. The Lions come out of the second half, or out of the first half into the second half, answering from the trifecta territory. You're going to ask for better shooting from the 3-point line here in the second half than what the Lions have put up. Love the final numbers at the end of this one. Stripped away, Dwayne Cox. He'll add on to his steal advantage. Up and away, 3-point play after the steal is Cam Horton. And I know we got a replay of that one. Let's take a look. Cam Horton taking it coast to coast. Definitely contact. A crime will be committed on his way up, and he'll go on for a 3-point opportunity, and now a chance to increase this lead by 20 points if he can knock it down, and a double bonus in favor of the Lions of East Mississippi. Up and away, knocks it down. 3-point play is good for Cam Horton. 20-point lead for the Lions with 4 minutes left to go in the ball game. Baton Rouge with the basketball, needing some points desperately now. Nearly taken off by Bell, recovered by Ahmad. Pump fakes, pulls up the jumper, 3 balls good. Donald Williams Jr. knocks it down. Williams out of Monroe, Louisiana, knocks down the 3 ball, 47-66. Cox swings over right side, dish right corner, over to Bell. Gonna feed inside to Agnew. Agnew's gonna go up. Reverse lay-in's no good. Second chance putback's good by Darius Agnew for 2. It's been an offensive extravaganza for the Lions. Also for defense as well. 3 balls good for the Bears. Jordan Ross. No, Tony, now I think about it, they say defense wins ball games because it's not just because you get a steal, it's if you convert on the other end. You can put points up on the other end after the defensive turnover or defensive play. That's how you win ball games. The Lions have done just that here in the second half. 3 ball, different area code, knocks it down. Keith Harris. 71-50, and I don't think Billy Begley could ask for better gameplay here in the second half. Up in front of the rim and out, and a foul is going to be called. Dominique Elliott. That was almost, I would think, almost intentional with the push off. Just by the look of his body language coming off the foul. Cam Horton will go to the line to shoot 2. First one's up and good. One more coming. Cam Horton. 23-point lead now for Billy Begley and his Lions. The Saturday matchup. This lead just started to grow like this. Probably about right at the midway mark of the second half. 3 ball up and away for Baton Rouge. Knocks it down. Jordan Ross. 20-point lead. 2-minute mark approaching here in the final half of basketball. Swing around right to left. Over to Horton. Back up top to Cox. Cox swings around right side. Deep corner is Agnew. Agnew out. 3 ball up and away. And can't get it goes Keith Harris. Tony, if he would have hit that one, I probably would have went home. That young man has been on fire here in the second half. Up and away, no good. Rebound, he kicks out. Thing about for the 3 ball. Gets Cox off his feet and knocks it down for the deep 2. 16-footer will go for Donald Williams Jr. 55-73. A lot of changes coming for the Lions. Now I had a few words to talk with Billy Begley, the head coach for the Lions early in the season. He told me, you know, he's comfortable with all his guys. And you really have to have a good depth in order to do that. He said he can start all of his guys, play all of his guys, and be just as comfortable as if it was the starters. And with that, I asked him, how do you determine your starting 5? He said, you know, it's really the chemistry. They had a lot of scrimmage games before the season, and he watched a lot of these guys play, rotate them in and out, and that's what the scrimmage games are for, is to see who works better with who. And that's how you determine his normal starting 5. Of course, there's been changes to that. 3 ball up and away, no good. So 15 seconds left to go as this one's going to come to a wrap here from East Mississippi. The clock will stop at 7.9 seconds left to go. Billy Begley and his team will increase the record for the season before the Christmas break to 6-2 on the year, 5-1 at home, and 0-1 in conference. And the Lions will get the job done. 73-55 is the final score. We'll step away, we'll come back, hopefully have a women's final as the Lady Lions are probably in the final seconds there against Shelton State on the road. So we'll take a break. We'll have the final recap, and then what's to come for the Lions after this afternoon. Final score 73-55. We'll be right back for the post game here on the East Mississippi Sports Network. Welcome back to the post game here at the Scuba campus of East Mississippi Community College, and what a dynamite production by Billy Begley in his Lions as they advance 6-2 for the regular season. 5-1 at home and 1-1 on the road and 0-1 in the conference. But they get the job done here tonight. A big momentum builder going into the start of the new year. 73-55 the final score as the Lions get the W over Baton Rouge Community College of the Bears. So the final score 73-55, and the highlight numbers here tonight. It's first off, we're a double-double and a great performance by Robert Davis Jr. Only a freshman. He had 11 points with 13 rebounds. Followed by that was Keith Harris. This young man had 5 3-pointers, only having 1 in the first half and answering with 4 there in the second half. And he finishes this matchup with 17 points, followed by Cam Horton coming off the bench. Horton didn't start, but he was able to contribute 14 points for his team. So I guess he's kind of, working hard to get that starting position back. You got to prove yourself on the floor in order to get the starting lineup for Billy Begley and the Lions. He had 14 points. Keith Harris, 17 points with 5 threes. Robert Davis Jr., double-double. Fabulous performance by him with 12 points and 13 rebounds. Really all-around solid ball play in the second half. First half wasn't too pretty for the Lions, going 8 for 30 from the field and 4 for 18 from the three-point territory, but they was able to change that around there in the second half. So the Lions, what comes next? Well, they will be traveling to Tallahassee, Florida, I believe December 28th, to take on the Tallahassee Community College as they get ready to rival. It's really a rival between Billy Begley and Mark White. Mark White used to be the head coach here of the Lions before going to Tallahassee, so it'll be their first debut against each other. So it's going to be exciting to watch the action and see what they come away. It does count for regular season play, so they have 2 games there in Florida, and then they return here for the start of the new year, January 4th, as Meridian comes to Scuba. As we went there, our 3rd game of the season, I believe, and got the job done for the men's action. So until next year, we will not be on the air until January 4th back here at the Scuba campus. Final score in this one, 73-55. I got to update the final. Lady Lions wasn't able to get the job done on the road this Saturday afternoon as they took on Shelton. Shelton, I believe, is top 5 ranked nationally in junior college basketball action. They fall short 49-83 for the Lady Lions. But Billy Begley and his Lions get the job done in front of their home court tonight. Players are happy, coaches are happy, and they'll get to spend their Christmas break with their families and return after the Happy New Year for the start of the 2018 second half as we'll wrap up. Final score in this one, 73-55. Lions get the job done over Baton Rouge Community College, and they improve the record 6-2. Until next year, everybody, I'm Austin Buchanan, along with our broadcast production, Tony Baltwell, running and directing the show. Matthew Milner is, as always, working the camera at the top, usually on the sideline, but due to man shortage tonight, he was running our main camera. And so that will do it from East Mississippi, 73-55. I wish you and your families a Merry Christmas, a Happy New Year until the 2018 season. January 4th back at Scuba. Signing off. Final score 73-55. Lions get the victory. Good night, everybody.